Hello, friends. Let me ask you a simple question. What happens when you leave your job? What happens when you retire? What happens when your experience remains only inside your mind? For most professionals, decades of knowledge disappear without leaving a lasting impact. Think about it. You spend 20, 30, or even 40 years learning lessons, solving problems, building expertise, and helping organizations to grow. But how much of that knowledge gets preserved? Very little. That is why I strongly believe every professional should write a book. Not because everyone wants to become an author, but because everyone has knowledge worth sharing. Today, I want to share why writing book can completely transform your career, your credibility, your confidence, and even your legacy. So stay with me until the end because I will share the biggest lessons I learned after publishing more than 40 books. Welcome. Welcome to the Success and Growth channel. My name is Dilip Patil. I am an IT professional with 34 years of experience, an author, mentor, and lifelong learner. Over the years, I have worked with customers, teams, projects, leadership work group, and business challenges across India. Along the way, I learned something important. Experience becomes more valuable when it is shared. And one of the best way to share it is through a book. Let us begin. For many years, I never imagined becoming an author. Books were something I read, not something I thought I could write. Many professionals believe I am not a writer. I need to think the same. But here is the truth. You don't need to be a professional writer to write a book. You need experience. You need lessons. You need stories. And every professional already has those. The engineer has lessons. The manager has lessons. The leaders has lessons. The doctor has lessons. The entrepreneur has lessons. The employee has lessons. Everyone has knowledge worth documenting. The problem is not lack of content. The problem is self-doubt. Once I understood this, my perspective changed completely. Think about two professionals. Both have similar experience. Both have similar skills. Both have similar qualifications. But one of them has written a book. Who do you think people remember? The author. Because books create authority. A books immediately position you differently. People begin to see you as someone who has expertise worth sharing. That does not happen because of the paper. It happens because of the effort behind it. Writing a book tells the world, I have something valuable to contribute. Throughout my IT career, I learned that trust is important. People work with those they trust. People learn from those they trust. People follow those they trust. A book accelerates credibility. When someone sees that you have written a book, they automatically become curious. They want to know what you know. They want to learn from your experience. A book becomes a silent ambassador working on your behalf, even when you are not present. But credibility is only one benefit. The next benefit surprised me the most. Many people think writing a book changes how others see you. That is true. But something more important happens. Writing changes how you see yourself. When I completed my first book, I felt different. I realized I was capable of more than I had imagined. Writing forced me to organize my thoughts, clarify my ideas, reflect on my experience, and grow as a person. The book changed me before it changed anyone else. Friends, have you ever thought about writing a book? If yes, comment below. I have a story to share. And if you are enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. Now, let us continue. One lesson changed my thinking forever. Your experience is someone else's shortcut. Think about the mistakes you have made, the changes you have faced, the challenges you have faced, the lessons you have learned. Someone close, someone else is facing those same challenges right now. A book allows you to help them avoid unnecessary struggle. That is the real power of writing. Not fame, not royalties, impact. Many professionals underestimate this. Books open doors. They create conversation. They create visibility. They create opportunities. A book can lead to speaking engagements, training opportunities, consulting assignments, partnership, leadership opportunities, and professional recognition. The book becomes a platform, a foundation upon which other opportunities can be built. But perhaps the most important benefit is one that very few people discuss. One day, our career will end. One day, our projects will be forgotten. One day, our job titles will disappear. But our ideas can continue. A book preserves your thinking, your lessons, your experience, your wisdom long after you stop working. That is legacy. And every professional has the opportunity to create one. The reasons are surprisingly simple. I don't have time. I am not good enough. I don't know where to start. What if nobody reads it? What if I fail? I experience many of those fears itself. But eventually, I realized something. You don't write a book in one day. You write it one page at a time, one paragraph at a time, one idea at a time. The small actions create books. If someone asks me, how to start writing a book, I suggest 5 steps. Step 1, choose a topic you know well. Step 2, list your experiences. Step 3, share lessons, not perfection. Step 4, write consistently. Step 5, finish before you improve. Most people never finish because they try to make everything perfect. Focus on completion first. Improvement comes later. And that brings me to the biggest lessons of all. Publishing more than 40 books taught me one powerful lesson. You become what you repeatedly do. The first book builds confidence. The second book builds momentum. The third book builds identity. Over time, writing becomes part of who you are, and that principle applies for beyond books. It applies to leadership, it applies to communication, it applies to success. Consistent action changes identity. If you are a professional watching this video, I want you to remember something. You do not need to be famous to write a book. You do not need permissions. You do not need perfection. You simply need a willingness to share what you have learned. Because somewhere, someone is writing for the lessons you already know, and your experience may help them move forward faster. That's why every professional should consider writing a book, not for recognition, not for status, but for impact. If this video inspired you, like this video, share it with a professional who has valuable experience. Subscribe to the channel and comment below. I have a story to share. Thank you. Thank you for watching. This is Dilip Patil, wishing you growth, discipline, success, and continuous learning. And remember, your experience is valuable. Your story matters, and your book may help someone you will never meet. See you in this next video. Thank you.